Hi, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of the Carvel Community Meeting. Today's date is September 9th, 2021. If you're watching this from home, we encourage you to come join us live. We meet every Thursday at 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. It's just an opportunity for you to come and listen in on what the team is working on, provide any feedback on those items, bring up anything you wish to see from the team on any features, as well as ask for any help that you may need regarding any of the tools in the tool suite. We're eager to hear from you, and we love to have you. And engagement is optional, so if you want to just come and listen in, that's totally fine with us too. Other options for you to come and connect with us are on the Kubernetes Slack channel in the Carvel Slack channel in the Kubernetes Slack workspace. If you don't already have access to that workspace, it's just a quick invitation sent over to gain access. And you can also find us on Carvel_dev on Twitter. When you attend these meetings, as well as whenever you engage with us on any of the platforms, we ask that you please read and abide by our code of conduct. And when you attend the meetings, we ask that you put in your name and any organization that you represent below, so we can know who from the community is using our tools, and we can keep those lines of communication open. Additionally, we would like for you to fill out this lovely issue, put a comment in here telling us how you're using Carvel. We would like to know what your use cases are. If you're representing an organization who is using any of the Carvel tools, and it's a way for us to also help promote your organization. On to announcements. Just a reminder, we have a keynote at KubeCon Cloud Native Con North America. The keynote will be October 15th at 9:40 a.m. Pacific time. It's a 5-minute keynote, and you can attend either virtually or in person. So please register to attend that. And it's just a little bit of information about the future of package management with Kubernetes and all things Carvel. On to status updates. For the project roadmap, we have a couple of them coming up. I know we've already wrapped up the kapp-controller one. This just needs to be updated, but we have YTT, export YTT schemas. Any updates there?
I was out for a week and a half, but I think that we had settled on the proposal, or maybe it was still open for like last comments, but I believe at least like the work of the first story has gotten started. So the timeline of September might be aggressive for the entire epic to be complete, but maybe there's like some first narrative that could be delivered in September. But yeah, we'll make sure to update this roadmap by next week.
Awesome, thanks, Aaron. And the other item was the kapp enhancements. Is anyone here able to give an update for that?
Yeah, unfortunately, the kapp team isn't on the call right now, but I believe that they're planning a release by the end of this month, and they are using ZenHub and more advanced than some of our other tools are. So there are like sprints and I think releases that are labeled. So if you're interested in seeing what features are being included, feel free to check out ZenHub and filter on kapp.
Cool, thanks, Aaron. Okay, anything else regarding the project roadmap before we move on to the backlog? Okay, as far as backlog goes, is there anything that the team wants to point out as to what they're working on this week?
I mentioned last week that like Carvel was getting a little bit of support, and we've got a new integration that's in the pipeline with Bazel. So if you're using Bazel in your builds, that's coming soon. The PR sort of, I think, in its final stages. And then while we're at it, some minor improvements around documentation and stuff like that is coming out. So
Okay, anything else?
I was going to just toss out that I was working on a image package issue for adding some debugging that Dennis pointed out to me, and spent a little bit of time pairing with Dennis, which was fun. Well, I could probably use another little bit of your time as well.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely up for that. We should talk on Slack to find a time that works for both of us.
Cool.
Cool, thanks, Nick. Okay, looks like we don't have any discussion topics yet unless someone has something that they want to bring up that they didn't put in here. Nope. Okay, well. Thanks everyone for joining today's Carvel community meeting. If you're watching from home, again, we would love to have you come join us live. We would love to help you navigate the tool suite, get more familiar with everything. We would, we also welcome any feedback that you may have or anything that you wish to see from the Carvel tool suite in the future. But with that, have a wonderful rest of your day, and we'll see you next time.